All right.
We're going?
Yeah, we're going. So this is our first episode.
We're starting a podcast.
I know.
Let's go.
Talking movies. Riffing about movies. My name's Jake.
I'm Nathan.
And yeah, another movie podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Oscars.
Oscars.
We're talking the Oscars?
Yeah.
They strike
biggest snubs?
again. They always get it wrong.
You know, I mean, like, honestly, like, this is, you know, it's a decent year, but, like, it's...
Yeah, it's just like, there's always... Like, I don't know, especially the director's category, always something goes wrong there. And I just, like, it makes me so mad.
So you don't, so the directors, you're not happy with it?
It's good. Like...
You don't think Brutalist is, like, the clear one?
Brady Corbet definitely deserves to be there, but no Denis Villeneuve for Dune 2 is crazy. It gets all this hype at the beginning of the year.
Bro, you already know how I feel about Dune.
Yeah. He finds it boring. How do you find that boring?
You know, I'll be honest, I didn't see Dune 2. Apparently that's the best one. But I couldn't make it through Dune 1.
It's Dune 1, but better.
So, I mean...
It's like the complete story. You can never judge a part 1 just because it's a part 1.
It depends. So, like, directing-wise, it depends on, like, what you grade it on. Like, so, like, overall, the whole thing? Or just, like, because the sounds and all that and, like, the picture, you know, it looks great. But, like, the story, like, who gives a shit, dude?
What?
I mean,
what do you mean?
I just couldn't get into it. And then you have, what's his name?
It's like Game of Thrones in space.
You got Aquaman flying around, like, what the hell is it?
Jason.
Yeah, you got him flying around. What the hell is this? Like, what is going on?
He's
and then
no, not Gurney. He's Duncan Idaho. That's his name. Yeah.
And then you got Timothy Jenner. Like, he's just he's just like, I don't know. He's just
good. He's the new guy. He's the guy now.
Yeah, but like his build-up sucked. They're like, all right, show up here. He's like, okay. They're like, train for like 5 minutes. All right.
Yeah, train to be a warrior. He's training like the women in the movie, like the overseers.
Yeah, but this training is like, I don't know. There's just a lot. I don't know. It was boring. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think like the second movie, especially when it came out, you know, you saw like every director coming out and saying, "Oh, this is incredible!" Like Martin Scorsese, like Steven Spielberg.
That's what they were saying.
This is a feat. Like this is a feat of like cinema.
Oh man, they were saying,
and the fact that those are the people that make up the director's like voting branch, and then Denis Villeneuve doesn't get in, but then we nominate Emilia Perez.
See, I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
I started it.
Like you stopped because it sucked?
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Maybe I have been giving Emilia Perez a lot of shit, but it got 13 nominations, more than any other like movie like this year.
You know, so, I haven't watched it either, but like everyone kind of agrees that it's like that's trash.
Yeah, I don't know how many people like actually seen it, because obviously like we haven't seen it, and we are shitting on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe that's everybody else who's just,
it's like you watch
not
it,
seen it, and then shitting on it.
Yeah, but you watch it, and you're like, damn, that was actually really good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, content-wise, like aside, I just don't understand how it's like a musical about like a transgender running a drug empire. That's just like
is that what it's about?
That's just like the craziest story. Like
just unrealistic.
Yeah, it's just like
a chick who's a drug lord, just like running shit.
Yeah, but that's pretty. I feel like that's been more common recently.
Is it a dude that's a chick or a chick that's a dude?
No clue. I don't know.
Who plays it? Is it a chick actress?
Yeah, she got nominated for Best Actress.
Yeah. So it's probably a dude transitioned to a woman.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Huh. And then what's her name's in it too, right?
Zoe Saldana. You were talking about Selena Gomez?
Yeah, so she's in it, right? You think that's why she's doing all this shit to like try to boost her?
Oh, no.
It always seems like someone.
I don't know, but did you see that video of her like crying?
That's what I'm saying. That's why she's doing that, just because, you know, is it a coincidence?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence. Well, she also didn't get nominated, so I guess.
But her movie.
Yeah, I guess her movie did.
She's like
a smaller part.
You're right.
She's not like the main person.
Yeah, I didn't know how much she had to do with it. I just see her name like on the billing or whatever, or in the posters. So I don't know anything about. I didn't know anything about it. That's crazy. Yeah, 13 though.
The director, pretty sure his name is like Jacques Audiard, which I don't even know how this works, because it's like nominated in, it's like in the international category I saw it was from France. but it takes place in like South America. So I'm like, and everybody in it's Hispanic. But Jacques Audiard's obviously like a French name.
But it's all in English, though, right?
No, I think a lot of it's in Spanish.
Ooh, I mean, I guess that's international.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's not United States.
Yeah.
You know, The Substance was all filmed in France.
Really?
Yeah, 100% of it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm actually so glad that one got in. Because I think it's just like, from a script perspective, like just so like unique. Like it's cool. Like it's a really cool concept.
Man, so what is it? What's the genre?
The genre?
Because it seems like everyone.
It's a genre film. That's how you would describe it. That's how I would describe it. It's like body horror, science fiction.
It seems like all the horror fans are like hyped. You're like, okay, we finally got one. Even though it's not technically like a horror movie, but it's like a movie that shouldn't get nominated, and it's in that realm.
It happens every once in a while. Like you definitely saw it like more common. I feel like back in the day, because you had a lot of movies like The Exorcist and Rosemary's Baby, which were like
Rosemary. Yeah, dude, that's like my favorite.
Yeah, but I don't know. The Substance was just like so good.
My only thing on it is like if we're going to pick like one of these movies that they don't normally pick, and that's the one they chose.
Yeah.
Nosferatu, dude.
I don't know. That one's just like
so much better. I think it's one.
I wouldn't even say. I'd say from a story perspective, I was like way more affected by The Substance in terms of like one
relatable. What, putting makeup on?
Yeah, very relatable. Very relatable. No, but just like the makeup and like how absurd it was. I was laughing the last 30 minutes of that movie. I was just like dying laughing with my friends, just like watching it. So
really laughing,
yeah,
like at what?
Like hysterically laughing. Just at how like bonkers it was.
Like her eating all the food and the other chick.
It's just like, oh well, then it's like when she becomes that big like skin bag monster
at the end and just explodes.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
But man, that's not better than Nosferatu. Like it's cool, it's a fun watch, but
yeah,
come on.
I think
Robert Eggers put his dude. There's
the director's category was just so dense this year that I think Denis over Robert Eggers like every day. Like for right now,
dude,
I'd say like the production design and everything it got nominated in like this year because it did get a few.
Yeah, got four.
I think it was like well deserved. Those are like great.
Yeah, but I mean, all I'm saying is like I'm cool with The Substance. I'm not hating on it.
Yeah.
But I just thought if you're going to pick one of these off-brand movies that aren't normally, nominated for this category, and you have Nosferatu there, and you choose The Substance over that.
Yeah.
I mean, Substance was good. I just thought Nosferatu was way better.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people were kind of on the same page that I was with it.
The Substance?
Nosferatu.
Really?
Just like there was just like something kind of missing from it. It was just slightly like missing some like more soul, I think, because it was just kind of a lot of it was just a beat for beat remake of like the OG, and then taking like influences more from like Bram Stoker's Dracula, like the Francis Ford Coppola one. And just kind of merging those together a little bit.
So you think the originality kind of screwed them?
Yeah, I think so. Because I mean, you're not going to see a remake in script, and you're not going to see a remake.
You got a biopic in there. That's not even like accurate.
Based off a book, I guess.
It's about Bob Dylan.
It is historically inaccurate. Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Because wasn't it like he didn't, or that concert he does at the very end of the movie? It wasn't even like
it's something like that. I think I told you that like it was a whole different place.
Yeah.
But I don't know how true. I got to look into that more. Mm-hmm. But he definitely like when he met Woody Guthrie.
Yeah.
He didn't meet him at the hospital. He met his kids, I think in Queens or New Jersey.
Yeah, because that's where he was at the beginning of the movie, right?
Yeah, he met his kids first, and his kids were like, "This is where our dad's at." And then he goes and meets his dad like at his house. Like that'd been cool too.
Yeah.
He didn't have to make this weird scene where he's like a vegetable, like yeah. He's like tapping. He's like, "Oh, that means he wants you to get him a glass of milk." It's like the hell. He's like, "Whoa." He's like, "Oh, he needs to go to the bathroom." It's like, what is it like? And then what's another cool part in the movie that they left out. Well, not in the movie. They left out. He so that girl, I guess not the singer girl, but like his side hoe.
The blonde chick.
Was she blonde?
Yeah.
Like redheaded. Yeah, I can't remember.
Redheaded. Yes. Yeah. Red.
That girl, I think in the movie she left for like a few weeks, like 12 days, or it was something small.
Yeah.
But in real life, she left for like 6 months. And during that time, she got an abortion with this kid.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't
and
talk
they like
about
left
that.
all that out.
Yeah, which I was like, that'd have been...
Made him look like way more of a dick.
Yeah, that would have been terrible for him. I would assume. I don't know the whole situation.
Yeah.
But that's some good film right there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, yeah. I guess they were like trying to cover so many points of his life instead of like really delving in deep. But that's the problem with the biopic.
I know.
Like so many of those biopics are so like bullshit.
And I like them all too.
And freaking yeah. We eat them up.
Oh,
and the
I love
Oscars
them.
nominated because they make a ton of money. Oh, that's one that actually like really hurt my soul. Like as much of a fan as I am of James Mangold, like the director of Complete Unknown, no way in hell did he deserve to be in the best director category. Over somebody like Robert Eggers or Denis Villeneuve. You know, it's just absurd because it's
or Sean Baker.
Or Sean Baker's in it.
Oh, you're right. I meant like win it.
Oh,
but you're right. Yeah, nominated.
No way James Mangold wins.
Yeah.
But I think it's like one of those like career awards, you know, or career nominations where it's like your body of work is actually like really good, so we'll toss you a bone.
Yeah.
Because of what?
Demi Moore.
No, she was good in that movie. She was good in that movie.
She's all right. It wasn't like. I would take what's her name, Anora with Mickey or whatever. What's her name?
Yeah, Mikey Madison.
Yeah, Mikey. I said Mickey. No. Yeah, I think she'll win it over her, but I digress.
Yeah,
I'm jumping off subject now.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think.
Yeah, they threw him a bone.
Yeah, they threw him a bone. It's
like you're not gonna win, but we'll make you feel happy.
Yeah, I just think with that movie, it's he knows where to put the camera. Like he always knows where to put the camera. He knows how to make a good-looking movie, but there's just like I don't think there's one uniquely creative like shot or like direction I could like pinpoint myself. You know?
Nah, especially if you compare it to The Brutalist.
Yeah, or something that's like, even with cinematography, it's like, I mean, in a large way, that is like a direction thing too. Like you have the cinematographer, but director has a lot to do with that. And it's like in Brutalist, Anora, I feel like you have a lot of like iconic shots.
Oh, and my guy Robert Eggers.
Yeah.
The way have you seen some of the way they filmed that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Crazy.
Yeah. Here's a fun fact. What's her name?
Mikey Madison.
Yeah, I almost messed up again. She was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah. She's one of the like the Manson.
Yeah.
Oh, she's the one who gets. Like,
I don't know which one she was.
Up.
Oh, she's that one?
She's the one who gets lit on fire. I'm sure. Yeah.
Well,
Sydney Sweeney was also in that.
She was too?
Yeah, she was one of the Manson girls again.
Well, here's the cool part. So was what's her name in The Substance?
Oh, Margaret Qualley.
Yeah, she was too.
She was in that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was the one that rides in the car with Brad Pitt.
Isn't that funny? With the feet.
Yeah. Yeah. God.
Isn't that
Tarantino never fails with that.
I know. Damn, he kind of started their career, huh?
Yeah, he got a lot of people in there.
Yeah, I didn't know Sydney Sweeney was in that.
Well, Austin Butler before he got big, he was the Tex guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Maya Hawke, Ethan Hawke, and Uma Thurman's daughter. She's in that too.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't
that was
know
right around the time of Stranger. She was on Stranger Things, like around the same time.
I need to go back and watch that.
Yeah.
I only watched it once.
Yeah, that one's. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was definitely like the more that one ages, the more I like enjoyed it.
I believe that came out the same year as Midsummer.
Yeah, it was, huh?
Yeah, that was a good year. Man.
Huh.
So, The Substance. I like the colors in it.
Yeah, like very vibrant movie.
Yeah.
But that's a direction thing, you know? That's like, I feel like that's something that, and obviously the body horror elements, but I feel like that's something that like Brandon Cronenberg does really well. It's like he kind of makes these like vibrant sets, or not really vibrant, but these like really almost off-kilter sets and like off-kilter like world building elements that makes it like more sci-fi, but it's like it's human and it's like reflection of like the real world, but it's also like kind of
Yeah.
just slightly off to make it kind of weird.
Because it wasn't really a sci-fi movie, but it was with the whole like calling the guy up and then him giving you this weird thing that transforms you.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean,
So it was
that's
sci-fi,
like,
but
yeah, it's
like,
sci-fi,
but it's like relatable, as in like it's like a I don't know metaphor, I guess, for like how people would trade their life for like just to be hot.
yeah,
I guess
like ageism or something.
Yeah, man. But not best director though, right? Would you be like?
I'm not mad at it. Mad at it.
But if he won, would you be like?
It's a woman.
Oh shit!
Wow, look at you.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's her other movies?
Oh, gosh, her name's Coralie Farjat, but I'm trying to think. I've looked it up before. I know some of her older movies.
I don't know. I
feel
don't
like
know
I've
much
seen
about her,
them.
but this is like her big one.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Man.
but I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Is she the only female up for that? Yeah, well,
Yeah, only female
yeah.
director
Let's
that got
have it.
nominated.
Man,
Oh yeah, she did Revenge. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Who's
it's
that?
Like, it's a French film,
okay.
or like mostly, I think.
I was thinking of the one with J Lo. I don't know if you've seen that. I think it's J Lo. She gets beat up by her like husband or boyfriend, and then like she trains with like this boxer to like beat him up. You never seen that?
No, I've never seen that.
It's something like Revenge or something like that. Yeah, I was like, no way, that's the movie that she was a part of.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's kind of cool because I remember watching that movie Revenge, and it's like very like color, like vibrant movie. So it kind of
It's kind of same element.
yeah, kind of same elements there, but just
How much
like,
is that as the editing? The editor.
Probably a lot. Probably a lot. I mean, it's cinematographer, editor, director. I mean, it's all kind of they're all
So it's like,
together.
man. So, but okay, if you had to choose to win best film,
What am I choosing?
yeah, best picture, who you going with?
Yeah, man. It's like it's such a toss up though between The Brutalist and Anora for me.
That's wrong.
Because I just think like on one hand, like The Brutalist is just like a crazy experience of a movie, you know? Because it's just so long and it like demands your attention. It's grand and like epic.
Yeah.
But it's like pretty small story. Like at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's like commentary on like the immigrant experience is like pretty interesting. So I think it's got that going for it. Like maybe like a little bit, like kind of the narrative, right?
You know they used some AI to help make their voice sound more authentic.
Really?
Yeah, because I guess it was hard to pull off.
Huh.
But they did good.
Well,
But they
like the
wanted to
accents?
sound I read something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it was something along the lines of like whatever they were trying to pull off, they wanted to make it sound more authentic, so they used AI to like help change this. I guess you can use AI for everything, you know.
Yeah, AI is everywhere.
And then also they got a little knock on them for some of the architect, like the buildings. Some of it
Yeah, like the Brutalist architecture.
Some of it was AI.
Oh,
But,
really? Like to make like his drawings and stuff, or
Like
his
the
designs?
actual building. Like it's not real.
Nah, no way.
Well, see, they came out and said like, nah, it's real, but it was kind of like vague. I think like most of it was real, but then they used like a little bit to like change like add a mirror here or something. Something like small, but like enough. You know how people are about using AI in movies now. Everyone gets so like out of shape about it.
Yeah.
So like even just using something tiny like that in the movie to make it look a little bit better, like people freak out.
They're taking them jobs away.
Well, do you think
Taking
that might
those
hurt
jobs
them?
away.
You think that might hurt them?
Nah.
With this? You think
No, not at all.
They don't care.
No, they don't give a
Okay.
They don't give a-
I didn't know. I didn't know like where they stand with that.
No.
They're like, hey, you kind of use steroids in this.
No, that's
But
not
you got
gonna
CG.
that's not gonna sway anybody's vote. Like at the end of the day.
It shouldn't.
No.
Because you got CGI. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I don't know. Comparing like the Brutalist to Anora's is so hard. And so I don't really know which one I'd rather win. I'd love it for Sean Baker. Like for as much good like quality film, like how many good quality films he's put out. It's like this is the first time I'm pretty sure he's gone into director because I think they snubbed him for Florida Project. And,
Baker, yeah.
Yeah, and Florida Project got into Best Picture. And
I
but
liked,
he didn't get nominated for Best Director that year.
I didn't think it was the best movie.
Yeah, well, I think it's. I mean,
Well, what
the
year
last
was that?
few
2020?
years- No, Florida Project was
2017?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, I think around there.
man, I don't know the Oscars that year, but I mean, it was a good movie, but I mean, it wasn't like the greatest of all time.
Yeah, I mean, I think people like his movies because
But he's a great director, though.
Yeah, but I think people like his movies because he's just like very authentic with like who he puts in front of the camera. You know,
it's like William Dafoe in that.
Yeah, yeah, but he just captures like certain parts of America that I think are like pretty underrepresented in movies. Because like I mean that Florida Project as like a whole is more of like a commentary on like this pocket of the population that lives like right outside of
like this awesome place,
Orlando, like gorgeous, beautiful place, but they're living in like poverty and everything else. So and it's like he like the focuses of his movies are on just more interesting characters and places. I think that would put like that's what elevates him.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, because that it's a unique movie. You don't really see it, and he's consistent. Like then you got like Red Rocket.
Yeah.
It's like, and then it's like another like just I don't know. It's like just a really good film.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's great. He's great. I like him.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I didn't realize that he made those other two movies.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just admire Nora for being like just like a regular drama and then like slowly devolves into a slapstick comedy with like all the goons and the like.
Yeah, but it wasn't over the top.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just it was like authentic, funny. Yeah,
it was like really funny, like situational humor.
Yeah, it was like.
But it's like. Yeah, I don't know. It was funny.
There was one time where they it seemed like they were pushing the funny, and I was getting like upset. I was like, "Oh no, don't turn into this." But then it didn't. And then it went to like it was on like that beach scene. They go out there, and that lady's like in the beach. They're like, "What is she doing?" She's like, "Woohoo!" Like, am I supposed to laugh at that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they're all like getting high and talking to like the owner of that store, that old man. Mm-hmm. And it was supposed to be funny, and I'm like, this sucks. And then like I
thought that was. I thought that.
See,
was
I was like, ugh.
Well, I don't think necessarily it's trying to be like funny. I think it's just like it's just like human. It's just like human moments. Like they're just trying to like kind of like capture like the real like.
They definitely wanted the audience to laugh.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I wouldn't agree, I wouldn't agree on that.
Well, I mean,
just because like, I wouldn't say he's like, oh, like laugh at this, like.
You don't think that?
Like
you don't think they're right?
I
think they wanted.
They're not begging.
I think in that moment,
all improv. That was like probably all improv.
You know, there was some improv in that movie at the very beginning when she's walking through the making her rounds through the strip club.
Yeah,
that was all improv.
Yeah,
and then that fight scene.
Well, I think that's like a big Sean Baker thing. Like he's capturing these real people, so he wants to be more authentic. So he's using a lot of improv. Like let the scene go how it's gonna go.
Yeah, it was good. Man, I'm with you on that. So you're leaning towards Anora, it sounds like. Is it because it's the most recent one you watched?
I just think it's like more interesting of a movie to win, you know? Because
it would be.
You don't see a lot of movies like that one.
Man, but Brutalist deserves it though. That's my only thing. It's like, dude, that's so hard to beat.
Yeah.
It's the better, in my opinion, it's the better film. It's better. Now, what did I enjoy more?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a toss-up, but I mean, honestly, maybe Anora, just because it's just more. It was fun, more fun.
Yeah, yeah. The Brutalist is definitely going for more of like an iconic,
and it nailed
the
it.
iconic shots and the.
And you deserve that. That's a big payoff.
Back VistaVision and like all this other.
And dude, like it was a small, but like they did all this crazy shit, and with the small budget compared to every other movie. So I'm like, dude, were they trying to go for the Oscar? Yeah, probably. And, it worked. I mean, I think they deserved it.
Yeah.
If they don't get it, I'd be like, damn, dude. How do you pull that off again?
Yeah.
That's a bummer, dude. That's like making it to the national championship. You're undefeated and you're the best, and then you lose. It's like, damn. I mean,
that's what happened that's kind of what happened to La La Land back in the day.
Yeah, I never saw that. That's a
You never saw La La Land?
No. That's a musical, right?
No way.
I'm not gonna watch that, dude.
No, but it's good.
That's what I hear. That makes me want to watch it because people who I would be like
people who don't like musicals a lot of the time,
but I like the Joker, so
yeah.
Hot take.
Joker 2?
Dude, I do one of these things.
Where's that for Best Picture? Why did that
dude, I liked it. I thought it was good. It obviously not that good.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who else likes it? Fucking Tarantino, right?
So yeah, he did. I did see him come
out. He was on Rogan.
Movie.
He's like, I liked it. What?
But that's just that's because he's out here like, yeah, fuck the system, man. Like, fuck those movies.
Is that how he is?
I feel like a little bit.
That's more of Scorsese, huh?
No, Scorsese's like a purist. I feel like he's
but that's like against the system. Well,
No.
I mean, I guess the blockbuster movies.
Yeah.
I guess the blockbuster. But anyway, the Joker. So I do this thing that I hate about myself. I'll watch a movie and then like while I'm still in my seat during the credits, I'll text everyone. I'm like, dude, greatest movie of all time. You got to see it.
The recency bias.
Yeah. And then like a week later, I'm like, oh, dude, that wasn't that good as I thought it was. But I still like the Joker too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, that's like, yeah, because big resolution this year is like logging every movie I watch on Letterboxd.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to be better about it.
Yeah,
But I've been like noticing, like I started like this month, like the beginning of January, just like logging movies like right away, and I was just like, wow, this is insane. This is amazing. I love the best movie of the year, like best movie of last year. and then I'm like, I'll sit on it for a few days. It's the same thing. I'm like, oh, well,
Delete
it's
everything.
great. Like it's great, but maybe I hyped it up like just a little too much.
Put too many adjectives in there.
I've been trying to like take more time to just like kind of relax and like let the movie sit with me a little bit more before I like go like write a review or talk about it
Yeah.
to other people.
Yeah, and I'm like half in the bag too. I'm like, like 5 IPAs in. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
this
this
movie
is
is
fucking
fucking
great,
incredible.
man.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I loved it. Then I wake up the next day. I'm like, oh God, I'm so
Now
lame.
I look like such a loser.
Yeah, I'm like, they're gonna watch
Yeah,
this.
they're gonna
and be
go
like,
see it. They're gonna be like,
"What?"
"Fuck, this guy's movie taste is terrible."
Yeah, so I gotta work on that. I gotta work on that for sure because that burned me. The Joker. Everyone hated it.
Everyone hated it.
There's not one person.
You're out here texting everybody.
It's just me and
Joker 2
Tarantino,
is a
dude.
masterpiece.
Oh, I was like, dude, best movie of the year. But
Gosh.
it's just me and Tarantino, dude.
Yeah, that was such a weird movie though to me because it's just like, I mean, it's ballsy. Like it's definitely ballsy, and I can respect it for that because it's like, it's because everybody loves the first movie, but they liked it for the wrong reasons because they're all like, oh yeah, fuck the system, like like Arthur Fleck is a god, like we worship him. He's an incel, rise up, you know.
Yeah.
And then, like
the second
Todd
one,
Phillips was all just like, oh no, like
he's just a regular loser.
yeah, he's just a regular loser.
Yeah.
And so he's basically like, anybody who liked the first movie, fuck you. I'm making this movie, and this is what you guys are gonna. Everybody is expecting something else, but this is what you're getting.
I thought it was good. Like what? I mean, we can. This could be a Joker 2 podcast, but I mean, I don't know. I guess people wanted fucking Batman to come in there and him and those two to like have a Mortal Kombat fight.
Nobody's expecting that. I just think like
Shit.
I think everybody's just expecting like
Him to be a badass.
a Joker movie.
Yeah, but it's not. And there was never like everyone always says this is not. The first one wasn't even a Joker
First one's
movie.
kind of a Joker movie.
Well, because they show Batman as a little kid.
No, because it's. Well, I mean, it's Taxi Driver. It's Taxi
Yeah,
Driver
it's
dressed up as
100%.
Joker.
It's 100% Taxi Driver.
But or King of Comedy and Taxi Driver like together. But like
I don't know King of Comedy.
you don't know King of Comedy
Uh-uh.
with Robert De Niro, Martin Scorsese movie. Like, OG. Yeah, fantastic. It's I mean, it's probably more like King of Comedy than it is Taxi Driver. Because it's like because it's like what Robert I forget his name in the movie, but Robert De Niro plays like a kind of a loser weirdo and like comedian, and he's like he wants to get on this talk show.
Yeah.
And
I guess that is pretty Joker.
Yeah.
Damn. No, but so man, why did I even say that? That we were talking about the Joker. Oh, musical, La La Land.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. So maybe I'll give La La Land a chance. I can't think. I don't know. Did you watch Wicked? I mean, that's up. That's up.
Yeah.
So you did watch it?
Yeah. I watched it. You didn't watch it?
No.
There's
a lot of good
My
movies.
mom wanted me to go see it. All right, I was like, I had to go.
Page.
But hey, it was actually pretty good. I'll stand that movie.
I heard it was good. I heard it was actually pretty solid.
Yeah,
I didn't like they were in green face though. I was kind of upset about that.
Yeah, it was a little racist.
No.
Yeah, but Wicked. It's crazy to me how Wicked blew up so much. Like, that's like one of those movies where it's like, personally, like, it's impressive. Like, the scale of the direction is really good, and I'm so glad John M. Chu, the director, didn't get nominated because I'm like, this movie is at the end of the day like it looks bland, like color wise, and like it's just not that well directed. Like, it doesn't deserve to be in there. And
well, it's also doing like what you said. Well, you gave a knock on Nosferatu.
Oh, kind of.
It's kind of like it's already. It's already
I mean,
made.
it's an adaptation of a stage musical or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But like with Wicked, it's like I'm glad to see it get in because I think it's big for like blockbuster movies, you know. because you don't get those a lot.
Complete Unknown.
Yeah, but massive blockbuster. It didn't make. I mean, Wicked. Wicked probably made like $500 million.
Pull it up. No,
Yeah,
we don't have a guy yet.
Yeah, we don't have a guy yet. No,
Damn, did it really do do good? Because it came out with like.
Yeah, stuff like that always does good overseas. Like does well. The box office is crazy for that movie. It's an adaptation too, so it's like everybody who loves the musical is gonna go see that
kids,
movie.
family movie.
Yeah.
You're right. I just didn't know it did like better than, because all those movies. I mean, obviously it didn't do better than The Brutalist.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it did do better because Brutalist isn't like really.
Yeah, Brutalist.
It's barely showing anywhere.
Brutalist is definitely. I'd have to check it, but the Brutalist I think definitely profited.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
they made that
I bet
for,
it profited more than Wicked. Because they probably put a lot of money into Wicked.
Yeah, they did, but like,
dude, Brutalist only
you
10 million.
underestimate how much money Wicked made. I promise you. You underestimate.
Oh, over the Brutalist, like compare like profit
scaling
wise.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll pull it up real quick.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, I'm glad Wicked made it in for like the performances, because at the end of the day, like, people can kind of complain about Ariana Grande getting in, but I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool that she's in there.
How do they should? Okay, so the Complete Unknown or Wicked should win like sound, right? Like you're like, what's like your whole movie's based on?
If
Dune.
anything other than Dune, if anything other than Dune wins sound,
I think Substance. Is Substance nominated for it? I have it right here.
No, sound. Well, because they do sound, and they also do like sound mixing. Or
No, they do sound and score, right? Or no?
Yeah, but score's different. I mean, sound is just like
Best film, best actress, blah blah blah. Then I had let's see, the Substance. I don't know. So you think Dune should win? I think the only thing they'll win, honestly, is like, what is it on here? I had
I think it cleans house on all the like production and stuff.
best visual effects. I think that's it.
Yeah, like it'll win the tech categories for sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think that's all they'll win.
Yeah.
So
I think it's definitely losing cinematography though, which is a little sad. But
no, yeah, right. They weren't nominated for sound. The Substance. Screenplay, best actress, best makeup, hairstyling. They'll win makeup. And
I hope
hairstyling.
so. I hope
they
so.
had to.
If Wicked wins that, I'd be a little sad because Wicked's just like,
yeah, I could see
she's
that.
just green, bro.
So you saw it.
She's just
Okay. I didn't see it, but I just from like the previews, I'm like, well, they might have a chance with the costume.
Yeah.
But so Nosferatu is going to win costume, and then
Oh no way! I doubt it wins costume.
what, Dune? Well, who wins it then?
Probably Wicked.
Well, then what the hell is Nosferatu going to win?
Probably nothing.
Not even set?
Nah, probably not.
Oh, that's bull, dude. He's got to win some. Dude, if he doesn't come away with something,
Well, he's not nominated in anything.
it's his movie though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does he not get an Oscar for that?
No.
He doesn't go up there and accept he doesn't go in his house.
No. Yeah.
If your movie gets best set,
As a director, the only Oscar you're getting is usually just director, or maybe Best Picture. But a lot of the time, when you win Best Picture, it goes to the producers, pretty much.
what?
Well, that's who's always on stage whenever Best Picture gets
Yeah, I
announced.
know.
It's the director, maybe a couple actors, and always the producers.
For the director.
Yeah, I don't think that they get their own singular Oscar though. Like the director.
Well, then who? But the producers all get one.
Yeah.
Well, he's a producer in it.
Okay, if he produced it, then yeah, he'd get one.
God, I'm pretty sure he wrote it. He was a writer.
Different.
Damn. Yeah. Well, the movie, anyway. I mean, I still.
Yeah, I think you might have to
So
come to terms with your boys. He's
He's
not getting anything.
He's getting an O, dude.
He's getting an O.
Damn.
0.
Nah, dude. I don't know. Let's put some money on that.
I'm down.
There's no way they nominate this movie, this horror movie, oh my god, this horror. Ooh, because this black sheep
horror's just
of a
horror.
genre.
Horror's
I know,
just
but
horror.
they nominated him in. You got to throw him. You got to give him one.
Yeah.
They knew what they
He'll
were.
get. He'll be there one day. I mean, everybody respects the hell out of him.
Yeah, no.
It's like Ari Aster. Like everybody that's in film is like,
yeah, but I feel
oh,
like
these guys are amazing, but like,
yeah, no. I feel like okay. How does the voting work?
okay, so I'm pretty sure it's
Is it anonymous?
so each category that gets an award has its own branch, right? So you have like a director's branch, an actor's branch, like cinematography branch, like all that.
Yeah.
So then, if you are in the Academy, which is usually just like, it's a lot of producers, actors, directors, writers, and they'll all just they'll vote on it, and whichever they get, they end up making like a short list of like stuff, and they'll always release their short list.
But how do you get how do you get on this voting list?
You just have to be inducted. You have to be invited and inducted.
Okay,
into the Academy. Yeah. Yeah, there's some people in the Academy that like, well, I think like it was maybe 5 years ago, but after the Oscars got like hella canceled for all the racism stuff, they kind of started inducting a lot more like younger Academy members to kind of get more of like a representative idea.
Yeah.
So
That's
I think
what,
at the end of the day, like that's definitely like,
it might be why we got Anora.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, that's a younger movie, and it's different.
It's definitely why we got Moonlight as Best Picture.
I need to watch that, dude. That's why I need to watch. I can't believe I had to change. That came out 2017 or 18, I believe, and
it was 17. I think 1 and 18 because it's always the year. It's always like.
It came out. It was in theaters in 18, I believe, because I remember I came back. I think I just came back.
No, it was 2016. It was 2016.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm way off then.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that.
I'm also way off on the Brutalist. We were way right on that. The Prophet.
Told you.
Oh, I'm like hundreds of millions off.
Yeah.
Because I just assumed that they put so much money into it that the money they made back wouldn't have been like as crazy.
Yeah.
It definitely was.
The only people that are going to see The Brutalist are people that are into film.
Yeah, but they spent so like nothing on it. So that's why I was like,
I think you wildly
I messed
overestimate
up.
the general movie going population.
You're right. I'll take it L on that.
I think the majority of people that are going to the movies are like consume, just like whatever they feed me.
Yeah.
Whatever the big studios are feeding me,
Like,
I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, the people that went and saw Wicked, most of those people only see like a movie like once every like 2 years or so.
Yeah,
like,
it's like Wicked pulls in a lot of people who like movies and like good movies, and it's also pulling in the brain rot.
Yeah, yeah. Damn, I feel like such an idiot. I mean, it's way off, dude. I mean, I'm talking like, like Brutalist probably, like, I mean, they made over 11 million. I mean, Wicked was like 685 million.
I told you, I was like half a bill at least.
Yeah.
Half a bill at least.
Yeah. Damn. And most of that was overseas.
Yep.
Dude, what the heck? I mean, I would bow down to China too if they brought in this much money. Like John Cena, was it? Yeah, John Cena when he started like speaking like, was it Mandarin? Well, he was speaking.
Yes, yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he apologizing for something like Damn, that's a lot of money.
See, coming to the Chinese overlords.
Damn. I wonder if, like in China, like with Wicked, like because like every movie that's played there is like they make it different for them.
Yeah.
Like I don't know like how strict they are, but like Wicked, could you see them changing up a lot of stuff?
No.
They make them all men characters.
No. No. I think that it's weird because I feel like those are the types of movies that like do really well over there.
Like
just like
kid movies.
Yeah, kid movies like big blockbusters because they're not pissing anybody off.
Mm-hmm.
It's all those like indie movies that are like trying to say something that are like that they're like, oh, we're not bringing that here.
Yeah.
But a lot of those movies,
obviously.
Yeah, I mean it's also so expensive for movies to get it's expensive for movies to get a wide release in the U.S. So it's even more expensive to like show a movie everywhere. And you see like a lot of movies when they premiere, they'll premiere like other places at different times of the year. So it's like a movie that premiered in June.
Oh yeah,
in the US.
Yeah.
They do premiere like in London or Paris. That's why they do different premieres all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like indie movies aren't getting released that far out.
Yeah, nah. And plus the Brutalist, like who's gonna watch that in China?
Yeah.
They don't, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They want to see Wicked. They want to see a chick flying around on a broom. No. All right. So right now you got Anora as like your main movie over Brutalist. You don't want to say it, but
Yeah. Yeah, Nora. Yeah.
Just go ahead and say
Nora's
it.
probably my movie of the year.
Man, I like
just that ending though. The ending
Tragic.
hits. It's just like
tragic.
It's just such a. It's like a genre of movie that I love is like the hangout movie. You know, like that's something that like Linklater does really well, which is like Dazed and Confused or Everybody Wants Some. It's just like a hangout movie, like a day in the life type of
Breakfast
vibe.
Club.
Yeah, but it's like got way more stakes. So it's like I think it's just like it's pretty accessible too. The Brutalist isn't super accessible for like regular audiences. Like I went and saw Anora with like a couple of friends who just like aren't really big movie people, and they loved it.
Yeah, but you can watch The Brutalist with your mom. It'd be awkward watching that with Anora with your mom.
Yeah, but nobody's mom is liking The Brutalist, dude. Nobody's mom is liking The Brutalist. What? No person over 50 is like sitting around and watching a 4-hour long movie, dude. They're falling asleep.
You're right.
They're falling asleep.
You're right.
They're not making it through.
Oh, here's a cool fact. Another one about Anora. So I don't even know how to say his name. Yora.
Borisov.
Yeah, the bald-headed dude, the nice guy, Russian guy. He had to learn English for this movie.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, because I've been seeing a lot of like interviews for him or like with him, like after he got nominated for the Oscar, and he's like in Russia with his family, and he's just like,
I love it.
It's like this is crazy. Like it's cool. It's like so cool. Like,
is he speaking English pretty good?
Yeah. Well, his English is pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, he learned it for that movie, and that was like his first like English or United movie in the United States, I guess. And then what's her name? Mikey.
Mikey.
No, she obviously she had to learn Russian for it, which is crazy.
Yeah, but she is, I think, part Russian.
But she didn't know how to speak it though. But she had to learn it for the first time, and then Yora, he had to learn English. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like seeing an actor like Yora Borisov get nominated is like so cool, and that like happens every once in a while. Like people that like they're not trained actors, and like they get casted in a movie. Like a big one.
Sing.
Yeah, Sing. Yeah.
See, I looked into that. He was actually in prison.
He got snubbed. Yeah, no, he wrote it.
He wrote it?
He wrote the movie.
I didn't know that.
And acted.
Already, like he outshowed your boy, the guy you went to. What's his name? Robert Clemens or
Coleman Domingo.
God, I was way off with that.
Yeah,
hey, it looked like a Robert Clemens to me. Who is that? Is that someone?
Coleman Domingo?
No, Robert Clemens. I just make that up.
No, okay. I don't think that does not ring a bell for me.
No. Okay, so I heard like I need to watch. I'm waiting because apparently it's supposed to be like where you can rent it for like $5 on.
Yeah,
Amazon.
I just streamed it. Legally.
Yeah. I was going to do that, but I was like, I'll wait a week and then just pay.
Yeah, there was a really good recording.
Oh yeah, it's all streaming, so the good ones are out.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much longer I can wait. It's supposed to be like the 31st, so I'm like, either way, I need to watch it. But that guy I heard, this one that should have got supporting actor.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Clarence Macklin. Yeah.
I heard he like outshowed
Coleman Domingo.
Yeah, and multiple scenes.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know. Coleman Domingo's performance is fantastic.
No, that's not like a diss on him. That's just saying like
it's crazy.
Like he should at least been nominated.
Yeah, I was pretty sad to see it wasn't
especially
nominated.
With his background of like being in prison. Like that's cool. Like dude, come on, man.
Oh my god,
who doesn't want that story?
There was somebody that got nominated and supporting actor that I was like, oh yeah. It was it was Edward Norton for
oh yeah
for. Which he's great in that movie. Like, don't get me wrong. But
what is not Substance?
Complete Unknown.
The Complete Unknown. I'm like,
He's good. I mean, he's great. Like Ed Norton's a dog. I love him. But
I'm not against him. I'm just saying like
Clarence Macklin's performance was amazing. Like heart wrenching. You know, and that movie, I will say like Sing Sing, probably affected me the most of like any movie from last year.
Man, I need to watch. Everyone's saying like that. Like should. Like, how do you not get nominated?
Yeah. It definitely underperformed, but that was completely. That lies completely on the shoulders of A24, like screwing up the release.
Dude, they screw up a lot of things. Well,
it's just like I think it's
A24, so I don't. You're not like.
Well, especially like with how many movies they're putting out a year now. I feel like they kind of have to pick and choose which ones they're gonna like really stand.
They're blowing
behind.
up, dude. They're big. They're like on a different level now. It's so weird. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I think it kind of sucks because
But they're still making great movies.
Yeah. I was
so
reading
it's like,
this,
all right.
I was reading this article. I'd have to like go look for it, but it was like it was somebody criticizing them for like quote unquote ruining like indie cinema because they're like
they're all
turning
mainstream?
indie cinema into like big like.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? So when you make an indie movie, you want no one to watch it?
Yeah, I mean,
like when you make an indie movie, no one that's making these movies are the ones saying that, right? It's got to be the right.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're like protecting artistry,
they are.
It's like what's the
they still are.
What's the big deal? You know?
And if one blows up, I mean, like Hereditary. Well, I don't know. That blew up like in a underground way. It's still not mainstream.
Yeah, definitely more like everybody knows that movie, but I'd say it's like kind of cult following.
100%, but it's not mainstream.
Yeah, I wouldn't say mainstream. I think everybody knows it, but not everybody's seen it.
I don't know. I mean, when I think of mainstream, I think of movies like my mom and dad would know. Like I'd be like, "Oh, did you hear about this?" I'm like, "Yeah," but they wouldn't know Hereditary.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Valid.
And your parents know it because they're more into that. Like,
no, they only know it because I yap about it.
Really?
All the time. Yeah.
You don't think Dustin would know Hereditary?
If I didn't show him Hereditary,
really?
Yeah, no way.
Yeah. See, okay, well then there you go.
Yeah.
That's not mainstream. But it's like it's one of those movies that like does mainstream like success wise almost. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it did better after.
Like you're the guy. It's almost like in comedy, you're like your comedian's your favorite comedian's favorite comedian. So like your favorite director, that's his Ari. Yeah. Ari is like the guy. You know, like oh he's the guy. He's way better. You know.
Yeah.
He's successful in that way.
Fair analogy.
But dude, you see a new one popping up. Well, it's not new, but you know, it's starting. It reminds me of A24, but like not as good.
Neon? Yeah. Neon's been around.
Like, it's been around a while, but they're starting to like.
Yeah, they're starting to get big because they're
putting them out left and right, dude.
They're the distributor of Anora.
Yeah.
So they
So they got theirs. They got their big indie.
It's cool, yeah. Because A24, I feel like
they got their
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Every year they're getting a Best Picture nominee, and now Neon's kind of entering that look. But they also do really good in the horror.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it reminds me of A24. But they're not as good. They're like if I had to choose, I don't know, like a ribeye and like a New York strip. They're both good, but I like ribeye better.
Yeah.
So ribeye would be like A24, right? It's always going to be better. Yeah. But New York strip, it hits too sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's like Neon.
Brutalist is A24 and Anora's Neon. So that's a duel. That's a duel right there.
Yeah, that really is. It's going to
be cool. That'd be cool to see. See who wins that one.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And that's cool that they're like the two ones that everyone's like, it's got to be these two. Like no one's even thinking about what's third. Maybe Complete Unknown.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, here's one I keep wanting to bring up. I know absolutely nothing about this movie.
What movie?
Nickel Boys.
Oh yes,
I know absolutely nothing about that.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I really want to, but it's
no way it can compete, right?
No, it's not competing for Best Picture. It underperformed a little bit in
it got
the regular categories. But
it got nominated for Best Film or Best Picture.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, that's like the main one.
It's a crazy movie, and it would never win because of how like unique it is. Because it's adapted from a book, but the entire movie shot POV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's completely like the camera work is like all from point of view perspective.
Huh.
Yeah.
Got it. You get inspired by Pornhub? No. No, I keep seeing that, and I saw like a little trailer, you know, but I didn't really. It's like a girl going underneath the guy's leg, and he's like, "Whoop," you know, and I'm like, "What's this about?"
Yeah. No, it looks good. It
looks fascinating. You're right. But I mean, so I don't know. Oh my God, we haven't even talked about it yet. Which I was gonna watch today, and before you got here, but I was like, man, it's gonna be way too fresh in my mind, and I didn't have time. Conclave.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it. Yeah.
Okay, that's another one. Okay, what about? I saw it was nominated for best or like costumes, I think.
Yeah, that one. That one, I think, weirdly coming into. Because you know, it's always like it's like an election. You know, it's like stuff has a lot of momentum and then it loses steam. I feel like Conclave's one of those that's kind of lost a lot of steam as like the race is going on. Because I think.
Do you think it even had a chance though?
Yeah, it definitely did at like some point. I think it might clear out a couple awards. It could win adapted screenplay.
I'm talking like I'm strictly talking best picture.
No, it won't win.
It never had a chance.
No, I think it had a chance. I just don't think it will win. It has less of a chance now than it did when it came out.
I get my dog snoring on there. Man, yeah. Yeah, I need to watch it. That was one of those movies that when it came out I was like, I'm not going to watch that.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I don't watch it. Mm. But cuz you liked it, right? Everyone likes it.
Yeah. No, yeah.
It's like really a Game of Thrones, but like it's like Catholics.
Yeah, I think the ending is what is turning a lot of people off, and like I won't spoil it for you, but it is like kind of jarring.
Oh, let me guess. Someone gets molested?
No, actually not. No.
Oh, you said jarring. I was like, okay, well, I know where this is going.
No, it's like kind of out of nowhere. Like it's a crazy. Like I think you'll have to watch it and like text me what you think. I'm interested to see what your opinion will be.
They all turn Muslim at the end. You're like, what?
I don't know.
Oh, there's something, huh? Nah. All right, yeah, I'll watch it. It's on Peacock, and then
yeah.
I boycott Peacock, but
really?
My wife has. Yeah, they made me mad with the NFL thing, and I had to like. I was like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But my wife has it, so I'll just use hers.
Yeah.
But I want to watch Sing, dude. Sing. I feel so lame saying that. You see Sing?
Yeah. No, yeah, you gotta watch them. You gotta watch them all before the Oscars is on. You gotta catch up.
That was another one that I saw, and I was like, not watching it. I was like, Oscar bait, not watching it. Which I'm okay with Oscar baits, but yeah, I thought that originally. Dude, I do that.
Yeah, it happens.
I just looked like I was like, it's probably gonna be a good movie, but I'm not gonna watch it. Now I'm like, I gotta watch it.
Well, I think the most Oscar bait movie is like nominated this year is like
Anora?
A Complete Unknown. And Conclave. Those are the two that are just like the most. Anora is nowhere near Oscar bait.
Well, isn't that one of those that like it's like one of those indie movies? They're like, I think we can get an Oscar for this.
Well, I don't think anybody's making movies.
You're right. 100%. You're right. Yeah, Oscar bait. You're right. Sean Baker. Yeah.
But I think when you're doing something that's more like commercialized, like a biopic.
Oh, 100%.
That's when you're making that and you're like, oh, I could get an Oscar for this.
They probably don't even give a shit about Bob Dylan. They're probably like, what? Oh yeah, he's prolific. Yeah, get him on. Yeah. He wrote a book. He just did a documentary. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Okay, so how does that not win? So you don't think that win best? You think Dune 2?
What has Dune 2 winning?
The sound over that. Like, I mean, how does a biopic about a musician not win?
Sound?
Yeah. It's literally
because
a song.
It's not doing anything.
But you're not listening to Dune 2. You're not downloading Dune 2.
The Dune score is amazing.
Yeah, but you're not listening. Okay, you're not listening to over town.
Design. Okay, but when you're looking at
sound we're talking about. I get so confused on that. You gotta.
So sound design is
like the wow.
Yeah.
Like a car driving by fast going.
Yeah, I mean, sound is all like. I mean, you put sound back in later. Or like they work on the sound, how they mix it, how they lay it over the movie, like.
So when it comes to a song, how does that play into that? Is that not even
song?
Okay, so a song.
Like, it would be like.
That'd be a score.
Like the volume and how clear and crisp the sound is. That's like what it.
Yeah, all right.
And it's like Complete Unknown isn't doing anything.
You're right.
Like crazy. It sounds great. Like the movie sounds good. So
I just meant because it was not a musical. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
there's a lot of it's heavy music. So how does it not win a category that involves sound? That's what I was getting at.
Because it's not doing anything.
I get what you're saying because it's not about. What am I getting? Okay, there's not even one for score though. I thought there used to be.
There is one for score.
Is there?
Yes.
And that would be the music
There's
one.
Sound design, original score.
Yeah. Okay, so for score, they should win that then, right? Because that's when it comes to like songs.
It won't. It probably won't win score.
Then who's gonna win it? Wicked.
No, because that's not original. It's not original. Oh yeah, it is original. It got nominated in original score, but it's hardly original. I feel like it's.
How do you even like win that then? If Bob Dylan songs with Timothy Jenner playing it. Like, how do you not? You better quit talking about him.
No, I could see. Honestly, Conclave or The Brutalist probably for best
Score?
Best score, yeah, original score.
And that would Complete Unknown is nominated for that, right?
No. It's nominated for like sound. Why would it be an original score? It's not original score.
That's what I'm confused on. Like what? Like so you mean like it's got to be like a certain sound to get nominated? Like it's got to be like dum 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 like that? Like just music.
Music and sound are two different things.
I'm not talking about the sound. I'm talking about
the music.
The score.
The score.
Yes. What goes into score?
Anything. Orchestration, like...
So like a Bob Dylan song.
Music. It's music.
So how the hell does a Bob Dylan not... Because it's not original?
Because it's not original.
Because it wasn't made for the movie?
Yeah.
What if he changed up like 3 words in the song?
No, it wouldn't count. They have a rule on what counts as original. Well, that's what happened with Hans Zimmer. He didn't get nominated for Dune, for the Dune score, because it was... I think it was like...
AI?
Over 25% of the Dune 2 score was reused from Dune 1.
Okay.
Because it's like, but that's so ridiculous because it's like, I mean, I see
it's not original.
The point is,
yeah.
But like, there's so much original, there's a lot of original score in Dune 2.
That's what was...
It's worthy of getting nominated.
That's what I was getting confused at, was the original part.
Yeah.
Like it's got it, yeah.
Okay, I see.
So, and then Wicked wouldn't even... Could that technically, since it wasn't... I guess no.
Yeah, they got nominated because I think they did make some original stuff. Like for it.
They might win it then.
We'll see. No, I don't think so.
So you think Dune 2 takes every single like sound, score, and...
Well, no, that's what I was saying. Dune 2 did not get nominated.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think the Brutalist score is just fantastic. Conclave score it's really good, but I think it's too much of like... I think it's like overly dramatic.
Is it like that?
Well, I think it's just like trying to tell you how to feel. Like it's trying to make it like more like there's some moments in the movie that like definitely would not be as tense as like the score is making it out to be. So it's kind of like it's just a little like it's really good, and that's what makes like that's a good score. It's like pulling these emotions out of you.
That does sound like
but at the same time like. It's a little like emotionally manipulative. Like it's like trying like it's like really forcing it down your throat, you know?
Oscar Beatty.
Yeah. And the Brutalist score is just way more just like I don't know. It's
organic. Original. Organic. Yeah, it's
organic.
Like it just they're not trying, it just happens to be great because it is.
And it's triumphant. It's like I don't know, it's such a good score. It's such a crazy score.
And the cinematography.
Yeah.
What was it? The Vision? What was it?
Best Division?
Yeah. That looks so good.
Yeah.
Man. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I got any more facts on these. All right, so you got Anora. I think Brutalist win. Okay, so you want Anora to win, but do you think it... What do you think's going to win? Like, if you had a gun to your head right now, who's going to win Best Film?
Yeah.
Picture.
I don't know. I feel like I would say The Brutalist, but I just have... questions about if it can get past being so long and also...
Dude, they don't care about that.
But here's the thing, is I just don't know if people are... Here's how they do it, right? So they're sending screeners. Like anybody that's in the Academy that's has a vote, right? They're getting a screener. And they don't... like.
Dude, they're into that.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't finish movies. They're all fucking ego.
Not these people. You think so?
I promise you there's a lot of people that just didn't finish that movie. That are still voting, just random.
How are you in this world and you can't watch but I get a 3-hour movie, 3-hour, 30-minute movie, but like The Brutalist though. We're talking like...
Look, it's hard to believe, but I genuinely believe that a lot of people are not finishing that movie.
What about Oppenheimer?
I mean...
Bro, if you're voting, you better finish the damn movie.
Big difference though. Oppenheimer is way more accessible than The Brutalist.
I thought Brutalist was... I got more bored and like ready to wrap it up with Oppenheimer than I did The Brutalist.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's all subjective.
Did you not?
So. No, dude. I mean, there were times where I definitely like The Brutalist. It's an easy 3.5 hour watch, but there were times where I was like, kind of like, okay, like where are we at? Like what timestamp are we at? Oppenheimer's
With the Brutalist?
3 hours of just, it flies. It rips. For me, that's how it was. And I think a lot of people would say the same. I genuinely think that.
Probably because it's like actiony, but
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's taking
But it didn't have to be that long.
sensibilities to like...
I feel like Brutalist had to be that long. I feel like Oppenheimer, they could have made it shorter. Way
Oppenheimer?
shorter. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a sucker for a long movie. I love a good long movie.
Man, I see him and I'm like, fuck. But everyone I've that recently that I watched that long, I liked.
Yeah.
And I've made it through, but man. So you really think these people that are voting on these movies for the Oscar aren't going to make it through the Brutalist?
I think majority of them are, but there's definitely like some votes that are going to...
How are you voting and then can't sit through the Brutalist?
Because
That's crazy to me.
Really like are putting that much time and effort into this? Like I don't know. I mean, they can say they watched and vote. Like I don't think they're not monitoring them.
That's tough though. That's a piece of shit move. If you're like, yeah. You know what I mean?
Or like you make it halfway through and you're like, nah, I've seen enough. Like this is good enough to vote for. Like I'll just vote for it. Like whatever.
I hope that's not happening.
Or like they watch half and they're like, I liked Anora a lot better. I'm just voting for Anora.
Yeah, like already, like there's no way I'm gonna like this movie better.
Yeah, like if you have your mind made up about which movie you think should be Best Picture, or even if you know people in the industry that are like attached to that movie, you're probably more likely to just go vote for it. You know?
Yeah.
So that's that. I mean, that's like therein lies like a problem. Yeah. Therein lies a problem like with the Oscars, though. You know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of problems.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of problems, but
this is a weird year, though, man. It's a year where I feel like it's getting better, but at the same time, it's like then you got Emilia Perez.
Emilia Perez.
Yeah, you got that crap. It's like, what the hell? You got Substance in there, cool. You got Nosferatu nominated for some things, and then you got Perez.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most like mixed bags I've seen like from the Oscars, you know? Like just like in types of movies and like what they're nominating this year is just like such a wide array.
Just real quick, so you got Anora, I got Brutalist. I liked Anora better, but you liked Anora better, and you think it's gonna win. And I don't know if I think it's gonna win.
It's really up in the air. Like,
you want it to
win.
win.
It's really up in the air.
You want it to win though.
Fuck, dude, who knows? Maybe Wicked comes out and wins Best Picture. Who knows?
Well, okay, so you want it to win, yeah, you want it to win.
Yeah, I want it to win, but I'd be happy to see others.
Brutalist.
Yeah, I'd be happy to see Brutalist win.
Would you be mad if either of those two didn't win?
Depends on what won.
Is there anything else that you would put over those two?
Well,
that you think would make sense?
If Dune 2 won, I'd be hyped. That'd be sick.
Oh God,
that'd be cool.
So okay, those three.
Yeah.
That's your three. Other than that, nothing else really should get close. Substance.
Substance has no chance of winning.
I know.
Yeah, just like
you got Conclave. You got.
I think Conclave was really good, but I'd be upset if it won over Anora or Brutalist. For sure. It's between Anora and Brutalist.
Okay, that's where I'm at.
In terms of like which ones I'd want to see win.
Okay, what about Best Actor?
Oh, dude, that's a hard one. Coleman Domingo, I think for me is like number one, but he got nominated last year, and so this is his second Oscar nomination, and I don't know if I see him winning it just because Sing Sing so underperformed and like making money, and a lot of people just haven't seen it, and you know A24 is trying to do a re-release and push it again, but I don't think.
Are they really?
Catch. Yeah.
Nice, huh?
Yeah, but
might wait then see that.
Yeah, I think, but Adrian Brody, I think, has it in the bag. He was just so incredible in
over your boy Timothy. Tim?
Dude, most legendary media run I've ever seen from an actor.
Yeah, but I don't.
I think that everybody loves him. So I'd be hyped to see him win. I just don't think it was the best performance of the year. But for him personally,
you didn't like this man.
You want to go make some music?
Yeah. I just want to make my own songs, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Man, I want to play the electric guitar, man. Like a bleed unknown. That didn't do it for you?
Like a rolling
yeah.
stone.
No, he's good. Yeah, I'm with you, though. I think I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Adrian Brody.
But then I don't know. Actress, I think Mikey Madison is.
That's who I want to win.
She's winning, dude. I don't see anybody else winning.
I think they'll
She's
give it.
cleaned house.
I think they're going to give it to Demi Moore.
Well, Demi Moore got the BAFTA, and that's a big one. But I don't think that's going to be representative on.
I think the Oscars is more like less. Like they're more likely to like give it to someone like Demi Moore.
Nah,
just because she's Demi Moore, she's never won one.
The only narrative Demi Moore has to win is
she's older and it was Brave.
It's a career award.
Yeah,
that's it. But
it's Leonardo.
Mikey Madison is just so dominant in the awards season and just like the conversation. So I think she's got in the bag for me. Like I don't think anybody's beaten her.
There's not really that much competition this year with the ladies.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we won't know until Oscar night like how many awards Emilia Perez is going to get. But
God.
But if it cleans out, I mean,
I need to watch it just so I can like legitimately be like, nah, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I feel kind of lame. I feel like I'm just jumping on the bandwagon of hating it. You know what I mean?
You are for sure, but like,
100%.
But we all are because.
There's no way it's better than all these movies that I've seen. Like there's no way it's okay. But yeah. I need to watch it.
That's the homework. The homework is we gotta watch that.
I'm gonna probably hate watching it. Yeah. But usually when I do that, I end up liking the movie. I end up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, liking a little bit more than you would have initially going 100%. In like just cold. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm with you on that. I agree. Madison should win, and I hope she does.
Yeah.
But a part of me thinks Demi Moore they're gonna.
I wouldn't hate that though because I think that performance is great, but it's just nowhere near as good as Mikey Madison.
It's just so average, dude. No, I mean for that level.
Yeah.
To win.
Yeah.
I feel like she did as good as Timothée Chalamet did on the men's side. Yeah, and he's not even. We're not even thinking that he has a chance.
I don't know, dude. I could see him winning.
Mm.
I wouldn't hate it though. I wouldn't hate that.
So I mean, I think that's about it on the.
Yeah.
So you got the actor and actress, best supporting. I mean.
Yeah.
Who you got in the mail? I am curious about that.
Got in the what?
Supporting.
Oh. Yeah, supporting.
You got Anora.
Gosh, I'm kind of.
You got James or not? What's it? Pierce.
Oh, I would love to see.
I think he wins it.
He was so good in that movie.
But do they do that in the Oscars? Would they give best? Would they give best picture, best actor, best? Could they win every single one? Does that happen?
What?
I mean, is that like? Are they like okay? So best director, the best film.
Oh, like the
picture
same movie wins all of it.
Yeah,
that happens quite a bit.
Okay, so that could happen with Brutalist. So you could have Adrian Brody winning, and then you could have best supported. You could have Pierce.
Yeah,
and then
you see movies like, or you hear movies talked about, like especially at the Oscars, it's like this is a vehicle, like it's a vehicle to like win, you know. So like if there are movies that could just clean out, like Emilia, there is a reality where Emilia Perez wins like 8 awards, you know.
Yeah, but I'm talking like the main ones that they win every.
Emilia Perez is the most nominated movie. You have to consider it as a main one.
Yeah,
you have to.
I really don't think they will. I think it was just one of the.
We'll see. I could see it.
It just sounds so fucking stupid, though.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Supporting actor, though.
Who is
that? I'm going out for Kieran Culkin, though.
Who's that?
Kieran Culkin, dude from Succession. He's the youngest brother.
What movie?
A Real Pain. Jesse Eisenberg movie.
Oh, I don't know.
Really good. That's on Hulu.
Okay.
But
so you're going for him just for fun?
No, his performance. I liked his performance a lot.
Over Pierce?
Equivalent, I would say.
Huh.
Because Guy Pearce in that movie is very like bodacious and like out there and like he's really going for it. Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain is very like there's like the undertones and like it's very subtle. And I think it's just two very different performances, but I think both equally really good.
Yeah, I mean I haven't watched that, so I haven't even heard of it.
But then actress, I mean my supporting actress for me, I would like at the end of the day, I would actually really love to see Ariana Grande win. I'll be honest.
Oh, get out of here!
She was really good in that movie.
So she is nominated for it.
Yeah. That's what I said.
That's okay. Well, then there's this whole
for Wicked.
This whole. Oh, I was thinking of my bad.
Yeah. Oh, you're thinking Selena Gomez.
Yes,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bad.
The other child star.
Yeah, no, it's got to be the damn. What is her name? Margaret.
Margaret Qualley?
Yeah.
She didn't get nominated.
What? I thought she
For
did.
The Substance?
Yeah.
No.
She not? What?
Snubbed.
I thought she was. You sure?
Yeah.
Damn, you're looking at it, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Who's on there?
So this is so for this category, this is honestly the only one where I wouldn't mind Emilia Perez winning because it's Zoe Saldana, which she was I don't know for the normies, she was a Gamora in Guardians of the Galaxy. But she's an Avatar. She plays the main girl.
Yeah.
But she's a great actress, so it'd be cool to see her win something.
Huh.
I've heard she's really good in the movie too. Like I've heard she's the best part of it. So.
Oh yeah. Again, need to watch it.
Yeah.
Real quick before we go off, I wanted to. I forgot. I meant to ask this earlier.
Yeah.
The challengers.
Yeah, snubbed.
It-
Totally. Luca Guadagnino snubbed tremendously bad.
I don't think so. I don't think it had a chance to win. Any of those.
Oh, it could have won score. I think it was like top 3 score of the year.
You're right. It's up there. I did think that. I was like, yeah, but okay.
None of the performances were ever going to get nominated.
I like what's her name?
Zendaya.
Compared to all these
She's
other
great.
actresses,
No, they're all great, but like when
is she supporting technically?
Nah, she'd be a lead. She'd be in lead.
Okay.
All 3 of them would be leads.
Okay.
Because they're all.
I mean, compared to I thought she did better than Demi Moore. No.
I don't know, dude. I think The Substance is just so like.
It's a better movie,
Yeah.
but I don't think it was a.
I don't know. Yeah, Challenges is a tough one. That's one that like. I was not surprised at all that it got completely shut out.
Oh yeah,
And-
I didn't think it.
But it's one of those where it's like, I was rooting for it because it's like, it's a great movie. Like I really liked it. I don't know.
It was really good.
It's sad because Luca Guadagnino had 2 movies come out last year. He had Challengers and then he had Queer, and Queer was the movie that Daniel Craig was like supposed to get nominated in Best Actor for that movie, and he got shut out too.
That was A24, right?
Yeah, they were both A20. Or no, Challengers wasn't.
Queer is.
Yeah, Queer.
No, I know. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, Queer.
Yeah.
Huh. Damn, I didn't know he was the same guy.
Yeah. Yeah, but not getting into score is crazy because like the Oscars love Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, and they just completely just.
Not, you think because it came out so early?
That definitely like hurt it. I would say. That definitely.
Huh. Yeah, that's a snub. You're right. Score. I throw it in the score.
Yeah, it's just so like the techno, like crazy. It's just such it's such an interesting score, and it's like
that was a great part of it. That's what made
it's jarring, but it like works. It's crazy.
I noticed a lot of movies are trying to go into that vibe, that dun, 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 dun. Like The Substance kind of did it, like that. I don't know, like that up tempo, like something I'm in a club. I don't know. All right, man. That was our first episode.
Let's go.
It wasn't so bad. All right, well, I guess that's it. Well,
yeah, we got to come up with a.
I know. We got to get a way to sign out. All right.